Hello students, today we are going to start a new chapter in mathematics. Lesson 4, Division. In today's video, we will learn the different components of division like dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. We will learn about the different properties of division and we will learn how to divide a number by 10, 100 and 1000. Let's understand what is division. For that, I will tell you a small story. Two friends were playing together. At that time, Raj, their friend, came to them and he brought pastries with him. He thought, how can I share these equally with my friends? I have 6 pastries with me. We are 3. So I should divide it equally. 6 divided 3 equals 2. He said, I have 6 pastries. Let's eat 2 each. Then he gave the first 2 pastries to his first friend, the second 2 pastries to his second friend, and he took the remaining 2. See how efficiently he divided the pastries equally among his friends. So, what did you understand from this? When he gave 2 pastries out of 6 to his first friend, he was left with 4 pastries. Then he again gave 2 to his second friend. He was then left with 2 pastries. Then he took the remaining 2 and no pastries were left. He subtracted 2 3 times from 6 till he got 0. So, in place of subtracting 2 again and again, what we should have done? As we know, there are 6 pastries. There are 3 friends. So, 6 divided 3 is equals to 2. So, 2 should be given to each friend. We can understand that division is repetitive subtraction. Let's understand the different components of division. For that, we will take the example 22 divided by 7. This is the symbol. Inside the symbol, we will always write the larger number 22 and outside we will write the smaller number 7. 22, the larger number, is the dividend. 7, the smaller number, is the divisor. Now let's start. 2, the first digit of the dividend, is smaller than divisor. So we will write 0 since we cannot use the number. Now we will use two numbers together, 2 to 22. 7 3s are 21. Then we will subtract them and we will get 1 as the remainder. Let's learn the components. 22 is the dividend. 7 is the divisor. The answer written at the top is called the quotient. And the number which we get after subtraction is the remainder. Okay, the larger number is the dividend, the smaller number is the divisor, the answer which we write at the top is the quotient, and the number which we get after subtraction is the remainder. These are the components of division. Let's learn the properties of division. The first property says when a non-zero number is divided by 1, the quotient is the number itself and the remainder is 0. Whenever you divide any number by 1, you will get the same number as the quotient and the remainder will always be 0. The second property says when 0 is divided by a non-zero number, the quotient is 0. Whenever you divide 0 by any number, the quotient will always be 0. The third property says when a non-zero number is divided by itself, the quotient is 1 and the remainder is 0. If you divide a number by itself, the quotient will always be 1. And the last property says we cannot divide a number by 0. So dividing any number by 0 is not possible. These are the properties of division. Let's learn how to divide a number by 10, 100 and 1000. Dividing by 10. The rule is very simple. Count the zero. How many zeros are there in 10? 1. So you will remove the last one digit from the question. 245. The last digit is 5. So quotient will be 24. Remainder will be 5. Second example, 456 divide by 10. Similarly, only the last digit at the ones place, that is 6, will become the remainder and rest will be your quotient. Dividing by 100. The rule is the same. Count the zeros. 2 zeros. So we will remove 2 numbers from the dividend. So 2 will become the quotient and 45 will become the remainder. See the next example. Again 456 divided by 100. 2 zeros. So remove 2 numbers from the last. 4 will become the quotient and remainder will be 56. The third is dividing by 1000. Count the zeros. 3 zeros. So what will we do? We will remove the last 3 digits. So 8 will become the quotient and 759 will become the remainder. The last example, 8097. Again count the zeros. There are 3 zeros. So we will remove the last 3 digits. Quotient 8, remainder 97. Let's see the first example. 349 divided by 3. Draw the symbol, write the dividend inside, divisor outside. 3 ones are 3, subtract 0. Copy the next number. Again 3 ones are 3, subtract 1. Copy the next number. 19, 3 6 are 18, subtract, the remainder is 1. Second example. Draw the symbol, write the larger number, the dividend inside, the smaller number, divisor outside. The first number is 3, which is not divisible by 5, so we will take 34. For that we will write 0. Then 5 6 are 30. The remainder is 4. Copy down the next number, 49. 5 9s are 45. Subtract and you will get the remainder 4. There is no number left in the dividend anymore. So we are done with the division. What did you notice here? In the first example, the remainder was 1 and the divisor 3. 1 is less than 3. In the next example, again the remainder 4 and the divisor 5. 4 is less than 5. So the remainder is always lesser than the divisor. It means remainder should always be smaller than the divisor. Happy learning.